Hey guys, it's Streaming here. Welcome back to another Clash of Clans video. Super excited about today. Today, the new Logmas update is here with some new troops and spells. But before we get the video started, though, you guys know we do stream on Twitch every Monday, Wednesday, Friday. There'll be a link down below to our Twitch channel. Check us out there. For right now, let's show you guys some of these new troops and spells, and we're going to do a fun attack with them that's kind of OP. I'm still working on, but I think it's going to be really good to show you guys today. So, first of all, we got the Lava Hounds, the Ice Hounds, and basically these things are really good because like the free spell effect once they die like an Ice Golem. The only con to them is that they have a lot of housing space, like 40 housing space, which is more than an E-Drag. E-Drag's 30, so I wouldn't probably be using more than like 2 of these in the attack, unless you're feeling daring and feeling like 3. But still a cool troop no matter what. And also the Hup's abilities allow you to slow down things like defenses, heroes, and other stuff. So I think this will be more like a CC troop for like war and things like that. But for right now, I also did grab the invisibility spell too, so we have that and got the new spell factory, which is level 6. And the spells for the attack we'll be using is 6 lightning for air defenses. We'll use 1 invisibility because you won't be using a whole lot of these in attacks unless you're doing something that really smart, like big brain smart, like IQ smart kind of stuff. I swear there's gonna be like a ton of IQ plays in Clash of Clans for thumbnails because of the invisibility spell. I wouldn't be that surprised. But yeah, 3 spells and 1 rage. And then for troops, we also got ourselves 6 dragons, 2 baby dragons to clean up on the outside, healers for Queen Walk, and also balloons, 1 ice hound because you're not going to use more than 1 ice hound. I said the right thing. You're not going to use more than 1 or 2 of these because the housing space requirement. And yeah, for right now though, now that we show you guys this attack, I will also have another attack a little bit later here. We'll be actually removing the actual dragons because all the dragons together we have equals 60 slots, and we're switching out these dragons for 2 E-Drags instead to see which one works better. But for right now, let's go find attack with the first attack strategy we got here. Okay, so we just found a nice attack with our Ice Hound and invisibility spells for this attack strategy. So 2 of his air defenses are upgrading, so this is not like the best example. This is a good example though if you're attacking higher up in the higher leagues because you want to take advantage of anything you find on their base. So how we're going to start with this is pretty simple. I'm actually going to take out the bottom air defenses and that will pretty much get rid of everything. But what we're actually going to do with our Ice Hound, this strategy is pretty simple since the air defense is not actually targeting anything, is we're actually going to use it to free stuff. So what we're going to do is try to get to go for this Inferno Tower right here and push our self weight in that way or from the top. Or we can drop our Hound this way and drop in and freeze no matter what, but we'll show you guys what I'm doing here in just a bit. So let's start with the freeze spells, or lightning spells just to say first. 3 of those on each side to clear those air defenses, and now that's taken care of. This is pretty straightforward. We want to actually use those baby drugs we got earlier to clean up anything we can, get rid of that small stuff real quick. That way our balloons and dragons can focus inward with the Lava Hound or Ice Hound. I keep getting the 2 confused because it's weird to say. So used to Lava Hound that I'm not used to saying Ice Hound anymore at this point. But that sense didn't make that much sense. But anyways, let me actually get started though with this attack and get our king on in here. He's gonna start pushing on in. He's gonna clear on some of that stuff on out. Then we will actually also drop our queen on in here too once the baby track takes out a little more things, and that way she can actually take out like the storages and stuff, and we'll have our king's ability go off. Now that we have that, we can drop our troops in here like so. And now that we got troops dropping in, we're gonna actually drop that Ice Hound so it will freeze multiple targets. Then we'll drop our loons this way so they can push on in like so, and then we'll actually drop our warden with them. Now what we gotta do is pretty simple with this. We just gotta freeze that air sweeper because it's gonna be a butt munch, because the air sweeper now is like pushing everything out and back, and basically it's not good for like E-Drags, Hounds, or anything that's slow speed because it takes forever for them to actually get somewhere. So what we're gonna do with this is pretty straightforward. We're gonna wait for them to destroy this, and then we're actually going to get rid of that E-Drag. So we're just gonna freeze that like so. Then we're also going to drop an invisibility spell on our troops so that way it protects them from the E-Drag, so that way they can be focused on the other stuff around it. And now we're going to drop a rage up near our queen, and then hopefully by the looks of this I should be able to get my queen heal up to max with the ability, but it looks like the healers weren't anywhere near close to the actual rage. I misplaced that a bit, so as you can tell that was awful. But now I guess we'll just do the following of this and just use our rest of our troops left over because I can't really do too much after that. But this is not the best example of this attack strat, but it's just like a good warm-up for it. So I guess there's not much I can say about this. Let's actually end this attack and go find another attack. Okay, so here's our second attack, and we're spicing up the strategy with removing the 6 dragons for actually 2 E-Drags and then some more loons, because we originally started with 8 loons for this attack strategy, but we upgraded to 4 more. So that's now 12 drags. And not 12 drags, 12 balloons and 2 E-Drags. But for right now, let me show you we're going to do this attack strategy. This one's going to be slightly better just because we got more tanky troops. So Or the same thing we did earlier with the lightnings, we're going to break the air sweeper and air defense if we're able to. If not, we just break the actual air defense. And then we're also going to do it on the opposite side too and destroy anything else we can to get around it, which will be nice. And this time I won't forget to place a siege last. So now that we got that taken care of, we can actually drop our little baby drags on in to clean up a little bit. We can do the same thing for this side. And then what we're going to try to do is get this baby drag to go this way, to push that way, and then I can drop my actual things on in. But it looks like he's not going the right way, so I actually have to support him with actual other troops. There we go. Anyways, that's good. Now that we got that taken care of, we actually have our queen going on, and the heroes are going the opposite direction. That's unfortunate, very unfortunate, but whatever. And we're also going to switch to this siege real quick here, and we're going to actually use 2 of these little guys. So we're going to start dropping these on in like so. We're going to drop on our E-drags, and then what we're going to do now is we're actually going to drop in our loons by half the amount on each side. So we're actually going to use only 4 on this side because the E-drags over there, and then we're going to drop our siege like so. And now that's frozen, everything should be able to get over there, and the king, not the king, but the E-drag should be fine. Now that we got that, we can freeze, not freeze, but immortal or whatever it's called for Warden's ability. Then we're gonna rage up here, freeze beyond here, invis there, which will actually push the loons to go up to the center, because that's my plan. I want them to go to the center, not the actual Inferno Tower. And after that, we still have like a rage left over, and those balloons will go behind that and take that out. See, that's what I was trying to do. The thing with the invisibility spells, they're like a double-edged sword. Like they've already seen like the video and stuff like that, that they can be used like to push troops to a certain direction, and also to make them not target something or do something else with them. And I actually really do like that about these troops, because you can actually do a lot more with them too. I'm just gonna like rage up my warden because it's a meme at this point and finish up with my attack. But that's the thing about these spells. They're just gonna be like one of those big brain spells. You got to figure out how you want to use the invisibility spell, right? I won't probably use them too often because they're just not kind of my style, and I'm not big brain. I'm not gonna lie, and it's not really kind of my thing. But it's still really cool to see we got a spell like this and you can use in that kind of idea. And yeah, I'm actually really glad how that turned out though. I did like that how the balloons like didn't go for the Inferno Tower, they just went for the core, and then the other balloons that came from the actual left hand side took out that Inferno Tower after the ones went to the core and took out that. So but yeah, I think this is a very successful attack. I'm super excited about this. Hopefully you guys are excited about the Ice Hound and also invisibility spell. Let me know your thoughts on that. How many do you think you're going to use in your attack strategy for the Ice Hound and invisibility spell, and do you think you're actually going to get them? I'm assuming you're going to get them. You want to max out your town hall or just unlock them in general. But how many do you think you will use in your actual attack strategy if you were going to use one of these troops or the new super wizard troops? Let me know in the comments. But yeah, if you did enjoy this video today, make sure to smash the like button, dragon punch the subscribe button, and don't forget we do stream on Twitch every Monday, Wednesday, Friday. They have a link down below to our Twitch channel. Check us out there. And also while you're down there, check out our Christmas merch. We got some dope Christmas merch. You should check it out. But yeah, until then, thank you to all the members for supporting the channel. I cannot thank you guys enough, so thank you guys again for being awesome. And until then, G-Man, out.